Well, it's that time of the week again where we get to talk about brand new VR games coming out this week, new VR games coming out next week, and of course some of that juicy VR gaming news. As always, guys, I will ask you one small favour before we dive into this video, and that is to smash that like button if you enjoy this video. Only if you enjoy it though. And of course, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, or if you're old to this channel and you just haven't friggin' subscribed yet, we'll change that today. Right, Rhys of the future here. I'm literally editing this video when I realised I forgot to tell you something very freaking important. I have just started up a second YouTube channel. This is Rhys the King Shorts. Of course, by its name, you're going to be getting shorts content over there. Pretty funny stuff, if I do say so myself, as well as some gaming videos. So if you're wanting to see some gaming content from me, well, then it's all going to be VR, of course, as always. There's going to be some gaming content that's going to be coming out right there. And the very first video has just dropped on that channel. So if you want to go check that out, support it, go give it some subscribes, I would definitely be grateful. I think we've got like 13 subscribers at this point. Let's see if we can't like crack at least a couple of hundred. Other than that though, guys, I've also just started up a TikTok. So if that's more your sort of like bag, then there's also a TikTok account. Both of those things are going to be linked down below. If you want to go check out my shorts content, or like I said, just some dope gaming videos, then it's going to be content you just don't get on this channel. And I don't really want to upload on this channel. So go support it. I'd massively appreciate it. Now back to your regular viewing. Thank you. Bye.
New VR games this week.
Well, first off, we have World War Z. This finally dropped this week, and I've had access for a little while now, and I've been playing it. And I've got to say, I have some thoughts on this. Now, is it a good game? Well, I don't know. Let's talk about that towards the end. For now, let's talk about the fact that what they have achieved with this. They have achieved having literally like thousands of zombies on screen at some points, which does feel pretty damn impressive, especially for a standalone game. Of course, this is also available on PCVR as well if you want to get that little bit more graphic fidelity in there. But I've got to say, after having tried both Quest and that, there wasn't a stunning amount of difference between the two. You can definitely tell it was more designed to be a Quest game and an afterthought to be on any other platform. I still say though, I would like this to reach PSVR 2 as well, so hopefully that they do that. But of course there's one big sort of like problem I would say with the game, and this game just feels, even when you play it, it feels like this was designed to be more than a single player game. I will say this is sort of comparable to something like Arizona Sunshine in the sense that that is kind of like how you're going to be rolling in this game. You move around, you functionally are going to be running around killing zombies and stuff, but you don't have any of that sort of like super fun dismemberment or up close encounter kind of fun that you do get in Arizona Sunshine. This is more about just absolutely murking waves upon waves of zombies. For right now, I would say, yeah, if you like zombie shooters, expect like a wave shootery type feel to it, then I would definitely say this is one to pick up right now. Or if you're really kind of on the fence, maybe this is one to just get in a sale. It's not something to urgently get in your life, but at the same time, it's definitely not a bad game. It's a good game. It just definitely should have had multiplayer, and they're really not wanting to talk about that, so I'm not sure they're ever going to actually add this to the game. When I've sort of pushed back and asked, I kind of hit a very hard brick wall, so I'm kind of assuming that maybe that's not going to happen. But like, as always with this stuff, voice your opinion, go to Twitter, go tell these people that they think they should add this, because the more we all push back, hopefully the more they'll listen and potentially add it to the game. Not just that, but this game would be a straight easy 8 or 9 out of 10 if I was able to play this with a friend as well. So it would make a huge difference.
VR gaming news.
First of all, we finally got to see some gameplay footage from Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles Empire City. This is something I'm very much looking forward to. I'm definitely a massive friggin' fan of this. I grew up watching Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles back in the Dizzle. From that to the terrifying movies that used to be out, pretty cool but terrifying looking, all the way through to, well, the Michael Bay moments, but we won't talk about that. I will say though, this game is starting to shape up to look quite interesting. They showed us a bit of the movement, a bit of the city, and one of the gadgets, which was like a grappling hook gadget. So I don't know, I'm liking the look of this so far. So they're going for like this sort of parkour sort of vibe to them, which I actually think I like. I think that's going to lean quite heavily into it. It does feel a bit Spider-Man-ish, the way that they're getting around, but at the same time, again, these are giant turtles that are ninjas, so I mean, you had to tackle it in some way, and the way it's looking, it's pretty decent. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to this, or is it just another meh game? Next up, Detective VR is going to be making its way to the PSVR 2. They're also going to be utilizing the hand tracking on the PSVR 2, so that's actually pretty interesting, and it's something that I need to get in and actually try on my PSVR 2, so this might be the game that sort of entices me in to actually try some hand tracking on there and just see how things go. So definitely one to recommend. The game itself came out on Quest a while back now, and I've got to say, pretty solid experience. If you want something that makes you feel a bit like a detective, you can sort of like review all of what's happened on this crime scenes, as well as sort of go back and forward through time as you sort of discover stuff. It's a really cool, unique game, so definitely want to recommend to you PSVR 2 users. Next up, we have Cybrid. Now, this is a brand new sort of pistol whip meets super hot type VR experience. Now, I know we kind of feel like we've had a lot of those recently, but nonetheless, this one does look pretty cool, so I'm definitely not going to say don't buy it because it's another clone. I'm going to more say that maybe it's something we will need to try first. If it's good, then I'll let you guys know, and then of course from there it would be like a recommend from me. For now, I don't know, I've seen so many clones recently of games that I'm a little bit bored of seeing it, but at the same time this could be the one that's really stand out. It does look pretty good in the trailer. Next up, we have Whispers of the Void. This is a really cool space exploration game, which I'm actually looking forward to trying. Now, it's been a little minute since I played something like this, so I'm definitely intrigued by it, and the more I've looked into it, the more this looks pretty unique and kind of interesting. So I'm looking forward to trying this one for myself when it comes out. New VR games I'm hyped for. Now, you guys and girls reacted really well to me adding this last week, and everyone wants me to keep it, so here we go. First game I want to talk about is Tracked Shoot to Survive. Now, this was announced this week, and oh my god, it looks so damn good. I'm really excited for this. This is like a game made for me. This is made by the same people that made that Green Hell VR game. Really good game, by the way. And this one, you're going to be actually playing as someone who's going out to hunt and find their father, but they're going to get shot down from the sky, madness is going to ensue, and then you've got to survive in this sort of hard to survive type location whilst hunting, tracking down, and of course fighting off some bad guys. This just looks like a really good recipe for a game. I'm very excited to play something like this, and honestly I'm just glad it's not another sort of like run-of-the-mill game that we've seen 1,000 times. This actually looks like it's going to be sort of well developed and good. Next up, we have Street Gods, and this is the brand new game. This is made by Soul Assembly. They're really solid developers, and I'm genuinely excited to see a little bit more about this. In this, you're going to play as a female character who finds like the Thor hammer, and then, you know, well, has to use it, man, because the world is needing someone to be Thor. I actually really like the look of this. It looks stylistically gorgeous. I really like that it looks like it's been torn out of a comic book, and at the same time sort of has this whole unique style to it. Hopefully I can try this in the near future. If I do, I'll definitely talk about it a little bit more. Something I'm very much looking forward to. And last but not least, I want to talk about Marvel's Deadpool VR. This is something I'm personally quite excited for. I actually had the chance to try this. As you saw, I did put out a little bit of content on Twitter about this, and from what I've tried so far, I can't wait to try more. I mean, I can't say too much about it because, well, I'm not allowed to, but I am very much looking forward to learning more about this game and just seeing more in depth about it. So fingers crossed I get the chance to go hands-on with a little bit more of the game, and actually get a good feel for this. But for what I'm seeing so far from trailers and from everything that's been released about the game, it's just looking like it's going to wrap up to be a really cool game. Now, I don't think it's going to be the next Batman VR, because that was incredible for a whole different set of reasons, because they really pushed the Quest 3 to its limits. But I feel like this could hit in a different way, where it's just like that fun brutality, just craziness that Deadpool brings to the universe anyway. So very much looking forward to this one.
Coming up next week.
Kicking things off, we have Don't Move. Now, this is actually a really unique game that is out for PCVR, and I think they've even announced that they're now going to be developing it for other platforms as well, which I'm pretty excited for. I feel like this will do phenomenally well on Quest. In this, literally, as it says, just don't move. That's all you have to do. Stay still. And some dread, horrible things from ginormous spiders, sharks, all sorts of insane stuff happening around you, stuff being fired at you, stuff being thrown at you, and some insane crap happening around you. Well, this game's aim is, just like I said, don't move. If you move, you fail, you die. And I'm looking forward to just seeing what the full version of this is. Next up, Hide the Corpse is going to be dropping for the PSVR 2. This is a pretty fun, whimsical game where literally the idea behind it is that there's a corpse in your room and you have the police at your door. You have a certain amount of time to be able to hide that corpse in the most unique and insane way that you possibly can, to see if you can get away with hiding that corpse and not getting arrested by the police. Next up, we have Grit and Valor 1949. 49 that is going to be dropping next week. This game is something that I don't know if I'm hyped for or not. I've said this a few times now, but I know a bunch of you guys are. This is a top-down sort of tower defense type game. I mean, I think most of you know what Grit and Valor is at this point. It's been around for a hot minute, but this is its entrance into VR. And last but not least, Virtual Skate is going to be making its way to the Quest 3. Now, this has been out for PCVR for a little while now, and this is a pretty dope skating game. If you're looking for something to actually get that vibe of jumping on your board and going and do some badass tricks, this game definitely fulfills all of that. It's handled incredibly well how you do the tricks. It's one of those things that's kind of not easy to pick up, but like relatively easy to pick up, but incredibly hard to master. So you actually do need to learn how to do these tricks, and you have to do all these sort of movements to be able to pull it off. It's really cool and pretty unique. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Your beautiful faces made my day brighter just joining me and clicking into these videos. But of course, don't forget to support it by smashing like and subscribing and all that good stuff. But other than that, though, seriously, a massive thank you for spending your time with me. It really makes my channel what it is. So I'm just eternally grateful for you guys and girls for spending your time with me. Other than that, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you're going to be playing across this weekend, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.